When you're carrying a bag that's worth more than people's cars and houses, that's symbolic of success.
$500,000 can get you a 3,000 square foot home in Las Vegas, a Ferrari 812 Superfast, or this purse. In 2019, a diamond-encrusted crocodile Hermes Birkin bag sold for $500,000.
They said I was crazy for buying a $500,000 bag, crazy for buying $2 million worth of Birkins. Well, I already got offered $680,000 for this bag, $180,000 markup within 6 months.
Dave Oancea has joined the most exclusive purse club in the world, with members like Melania Trump, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Miranda Kerr, Jennifer Lopez, and Floyd Mayweather. Victoria Beckham reportedly has a collection of 100 Birkins worth about $2 million. The Kardashians and Jenners have walls in their closets dedicated to Birkins. Birkin bags, made by French luxury brand Hermes, range in price from around $10,000 into the hundreds of thousands, depending on the material and rarity. So how did the Birkin bag go from a $2,000 accessory at its inception in 1984 to a $500,000 status symbol in 2019? The Birkin bag, named after the actress Jane Birkin, wasn't an immediate hit, but Hermes used clever marketing and tightly controlled production to turn the bag into an international symbol of access and wealth by the late 90s. In 2001, an appearance on Sex and the City solidified the Birkin's place in pop culture. But even then, the starting price of a new Birkin was about $4,000. Today, that price is about $10,000.
When the dust bag separates and you see the first peak of the handles and you get to see the glimpse of the color, I mean, there's like an electrical little beat that happens, which I can't compare to anything else.
Monica Aurora collects Birkin bags and founded luxury fashion news site pursebop.com. Aurora asked that we protect her identity to maintain the anonymity of her online persona.
Why is an Hermes unboxing one of the most viewed videos on YouTube? Either we aspire to have that experience or we long to repeat the experience.
The day I purchased my first Birkin, I just remember smiling from ear to ear, and that was even before I saw the bag. And so the next step was for us to go into this, I call it a secret room. It's kind of camouflaged with mirrors on the outside. From a family where you don't have people walking around with, $5,000 or $10,000 bags. So I just thought, wow, this is like, look what I've accomplished for myself.
Okay, I've heard so much about this mystical Birkin bag. I have to see one for myself. I'm about to walk into this Hermes store and ask for a Birkin bag. I'm nervous. So apparently they're out of stock for the next year. Okay, I guess you can't just walk into Hermes and buy a Birkin because you want to.
The company has severely limited supply to the special few it's deemed worthy of the bag. And that just makes you want it more.
I was offered my first Birkin a little after a year and a half. I spent about $10,000 at Hermes before I was able to purchase my first Birkin.
It took well over 2 years from the moment I walked into the boutique with my girlfriends to express my desire in the Birkin and to actually receive that magical phone call where they invite you to see if you would like to purchase the one that they have available for you.
You have to build that relationship with the sales associate and build up a purchase history.
The Birkin Market breaks all the rules of normal commerce as we know it. You can literally have $20,000 of cash. You can have anything you want, but that will not entitle you to the experience of owning a Birkin when you walk into the store. So there is this game that escalates the desire, which is the unavailability. Part of the excitement is that chase.
To some, the Birkin bag has become an aspirational object, rewarding buyers with a feeling of importance and belonging. The sense of exclusivity is no accident. Hermes CEO Axel Dumas told Forbes in 2014 that our business is about creating desire.
Hermes is a drug. Collectors are sort of like Hermes junkies.
Each Birkin is handmade by a single craftsman in France. Experts say the craftsmanship is impeccable, but at its core, it's just a bag. Like Apple, Hermes's success lies in its ability to create an emotional connection to its products.
Both companies create desire for products that are truly unique and beautiful, and that we not only want, but we actually need in our life, as in needing beauty and needing the emotional power that we gain by owning a Birkin bag.
The Birkin bags setting new record-breaking sales aren't your everyday Birkins, but the very rare ones. Hermes has effectively gamified the experience of purchasing a Birkin bag. In doing so, the Birkin bag has become a collector's item, driving increased demand for the extremely rare and expensive ones.
That first Birkin escalates the desire for the next one. And as collectors transition through time, you desire and aspire to be offered increasingly rare handbags for your collection.
Experts say Hermes only sells its rarest Birkins and Kellys, a close cousin to the Birkin, to its VIP collectors. The rarest Hermes bags often sport unique designs and are made of exotic materials. They also often sell for a lot more on the resale market than at Hermes. Take the diamond-encrusted Himalayan Birkin, named for its resemblance to the snowy Himalayan mountains. One Himalayan Birkin sold for $380,000, setting a new record at auction in 2017.
Most top clients will come to us and say, I want this bag at any cost. And it's those bags that we sell for, the record-breaking prices, whereas it would have retailed for maybe half that amount. If you can't find it on the primary market, that's when clients come to the secondary market and are forced to pay, a kind of record-breaking price.
Because the value of rare Birkins can increase dramatically at resale, collectors see them as an investment. A 2017 study found that the growth in value of the Birkin outpaced gold and the S&P 500 between 1984 and 2016. There are about 1 million Birkin bags in existence, according to one analyst estimate, and experts caution that as tastes and styles change, the value of those bags could plummet. Collectors rely on professional Birkin bag hunters like Jane Birkin of Jane Finds to help manage their Birkin bag portfolios.
Buying and selling Birkins is like playing the stock market. We really know where the market is going, what to buy and what not to buy, what to sell, what to go long on.
Birkin says her clients have included the likes of Kim Kardashian, Floyd Mayweather, a Russian oligarch, and the Saudi royal family.
I have a client that collects Ferraris. He recently had me find matching Birkin and Kelly for the Ferraris.
Birkin uses her connections with VIP collectors around the world to hunt down the rarest and most expensive Birkins. Collectors are increasingly turning toward the rarest Birkins, now that it's so easy to buy a Birkin on the resale market. The resale market for Birkins has exploded. It's so difficult to purchase the bag directly from Hermes that resellers are offering the instant gratification some buyers crave. While I was turned down at Hermes, I had my pick of Birkin bags when visiting the Carlsbad, California headquarters of luxury consignment chain Fashionphile. The company says it has about 200 to 300 Birkin bags in stock at any given time, and a variety of other Hermes knickknacks.
So things that you kind of suspect people bought on their way to trying to buy a Birkin.
It's what you do.
Fashionphile isn't the only company you can now buy a Birkin bag from instantaneously. Investors are pouring money into luxury consignment retailers like Fashionphile, The RealReal, Rebag, and StockX. When Googling Birkin bags, I even got a hit on Walmart.com. The proliferation of Birkin bags on the resale market has collectors scrambling to find even more rare and expensive bags.
It's just elevated the game of the collector to wanting something even more rare. We're looking to satiate a desire for something special. So if everybody has it, or if everybody can have it, then it's not so special anymore.
But if you want a new Birkin immediately on the secondary market, instead of jumping through all the hoops with Hermes, be prepared to pay a premium.
For Hermes, for me to get that bag, sit on the wait list, I have to buy a bunch of scarves and agendas and belts and bring coffee to my sales assistant and butter her up. I'll pay $1,500 more now. It's probably cheaper than going through that entire process. Go to Hermes, buy a Birkin, come straight to Fashionphile. I can guarantee you'll pay at least $1,000 more for that bag.
But one of the biggest challenges on the resale market is screening for fakes. And the Birkin is harder to authenticate because of how good the fakes are.
The counterfeiters know that this is a $13,000+ bag. And so they're saying we can invest a lot of money in this particular piece because we're going to get thousands of dollars out of it.
To see how good the fakes are, I bought a counterfeit Birkin on Canal Street in Chinatown.
That was a lot different than going to Hermes. They gave it to me in this black bag.
Then we put some experts to the test.
So you use dental tools to dissect the Birkin to see if it's real.
Yes, I feel like a detective.
Laura Chavez-Sains examines every bag's date stamp, stitching, materials, and hardware. Other authenticators even smell their bags.
This is a fake.
Like a TJ Maxx scent. Something like this smells like leather.
How much does this bag cost?
On the secondary market, this would be in the 15 to 20 range.
Why would anyone pay $20,000 for a purse?
Well, it's not just a purse, it's an investment. It's not $20,000 spent, it's $20,000 that's sitting in your closet.
Okay, what should I say? Hi, I'm just browsing. Do you have any Birkin bags?